VW Tower, information X-ray 1750 Zulu, wind variable at 5, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 13, dew point 6, altimeter 3020, RNAV Zulu, runway 31 right, approaching use, landing and departing, runway 31 right, runway 31 left. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. All departures advise ground control of your departure request. Arrivals contact tower on 119.8. Advise on initial contact, you have information X-ray.
Okay, we're gonna do a brake check. Brake check. Good. Read ground, this is twin Cessna, 799er Victor Delta with information X-ray in front of Discovery Air, and I'd like flight following to Bakersfield Municipal, which is Lima 45.
Twin Cessna 799er Victor Delta, receive ground, runway 31 right to taxi via Zulu.
Runway 31 right via Zulu, 9er Victor Delta. I'm going to check the heading indicator, that looks good, turn coordinator looks good. Busy day, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm number 6, 7th, the other runway. 1 behind me, that's 8.
Twin Cessna 9er Victor Delta, departure frequency 121.3, squawk 3344.
Departure frequency 121.3 and squawk 3344, 9er Victor Delta. Alright, let's do our run up. Ground checks, brakes hold, that's me. Flight control, steering correct. That's up. That's down. If we're on the ground, we have an engine problem. I'm going to pull back both throttles, maximum braking. If I'm off the ground, this runway doesn't really give me much, and the gear is still down, probably throttles back, land, maximum braking. If I'm off the ground, gear is up, then it's going to be pitch, step, roll, mixture, prop, throttle, gear up, flaps up, identify, verify, feather. Mayday, 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 and climb at blue line. And read tower, twin Cessna 799er Victor Delta, ready for departure.
Twin Cessna 799er Victor Delta, read Heavy Tower, upwind, Cessna's right turn out, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff, right downwind.
9er Victor Delta, 31, clear for takeoff, right downwind departure. Boost pumps on.
Cessna 234, contact NorCal departure. Going to NorCal, big report.
RPM, good fuel flow. Airspeed alive. There's 90, pulling back a little bit. About 100, breaking ground. Here come up, positive rate.
Cessna 384, cross runway 31 right at Charlie, contact ground.
Cross runway 31 right at Charlie, then over to ground 6734.
17 engine tire, 315 on the echo, Cessna 2341, left downwind, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff. Left downwind, 31 left, clear for takeoff, 841.
Alright, setting the throttles to 25. Close enough. Setting the propeller 25. Good. Throttles back up.
Twin Cessna 9er Victor Delta, contact NorCal departure.
NorCal departure, 9er Victor Delta. NorCal approach, twin Cessna 799er Victor Delta, 1800.
Twin Cessna 799er Victor Delta, NorCal departure, rate of contact, altitude climbing 2.
9er Victor Delta, 7500.
Cessna 9er Victor Delta, traffic 10 o'clock, about a mile and a half, turning southbound up, it indicates 4,300.
Niner Victor Delta will be looking for that traffic.
Number 3, or Niner Victor Delta, for now maintain VFR at or below 3,500. And I'll call traffic again here in just a sec, about 10 o'clock and 1 mile.
Niner Victor Delta, 3,500, you'll call my climb.
Cessna Niner Victor Delta, traffic 10 o'clock, less than a mile, 4,400 indicated.
Niner Victor Delta, looking for that traffic. Niner Victor Delta has the traffic in sight.
Niner Victor Delta, altitude discretion reference traffic.
Niner Victor Delta. Just past the New Coalinga Airport, doing about 178 knots, burning about 10 gallons per side. Pretty easy flight. Okay, so we're here at 7,500 feet, doing about 183 knots. We've got the RPM set to about 2100. Sorry, the manifold pressure set to 21 inches, and the RPM set to about 2300. And we're burning just over 10 gallons per side.
November 799 Victor Delta, contact Los Angeles Center, 119.05.
119.05. Los Angeles Center, Twin Cessna, 799 Victor Delta, 7,500.
799 Victor Delta, Los Angeles Center, the Santa Maria Center, 3015.
3015.
Victor Delta, Bakersfield approach, 118.9er, see ya.
118.9er. Bakersfield approach, Twin Cessna, 799 Victor Delta, 7,500.
Yeah, two at the same time, and I did catch Twin Cessna 799 Victor Delta, Bakersfield approach, altimeter 3010.
3010. Bakersfield approach, 9 Victor Delta is going to start our descent for Bakersfield Beauty.
Twin Cessna 9 Victor Delta, roger, and did you need the weather?
9 Victor Delta, I got the weather at the main airport.
Twin Cessna 9 Victor Delta, roger.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the manifold pressure, also known as the throttle, probably down to about 15, maybe 16 inches, and see what that does for us for about a 500-foot descent, and about 22 miles to go, about 189 knots. So actually, I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Oh, well, right now I'm getting almost 1,000 foot per minute. That's pretty good. That'll probably get us down to where we need to go. We'll do left traffic for runway 34. 4,000 foot runway, so we should have no problem. And the wind was reported at only 5 knots. It's pretty much a direct crosswind, but 5 knots, who cares? As we descend, atmospheric pressure will increase, so that our manifold pressure will increase. So what I do is I just decrease throttle, which will reset it back about 15 inches, and we'll get about our 1,000 foot then.
9 Victor Delta, about to have Bakersfield Beauty in sight.
Roger that, 9 Victor Delta. I do not have the field in sight. Could be like right in front of me. That's probably it. Let's see. So 3-4 would be like that. So the trick, figuring out where the airport is know the runway, which way it heads. Then you can look on your directional gyro and orient your hand the way that the runway number should be. And put that out in front of you.
Departure, radar contact, and thanks for the pattern work.
From what I'm looking at, it's probably this thing right in front of me. Bakersfield approach, 9 Victor Delta has the airport in sight.
9 Victor Delta, roger, radar service terminated. Keep going until you're on the ground, change of 6 approved, have a good day.
9 Victor Delta. Bakersfield Muni traffic, Twin Cessna 799 Victor Delta is 5 miles north west of the airport for left traffic on runway 34, Bakersfield Muni. Alright, so I'm going to get this configured. I'm going to drop 15 degrees of flaps first. That's good. Now we're at 160. I can drop the gear down. That's good. Pattern altitude here is 1,400 feet, approximately. I'll leave those 15 degrees of flaps. 2 B gumps, so boost pumps is on. Gas on full tanks. We have full tanks. Undercarriage, 3 greens. Mixture is good. I gotta put the props to max. The pre-landing checklist complete. Airport is right in front of us. Bakersfield, Muni traffic, Twin Cessna, 799 Victor Delta, about to enter a left downwind for runway 34, Bakersfield Muni traffic. Alright, those numbers match up, 16, 14, or 34. Bakersfield Muni, 9 Victor Delta is on a left downwind for runway 34, Bakersfield Muni. So landing, I like to be on downwind with the gear down and at least 15 degrees of flaps. Depending on the weight of the airplane, I set the RPMs at anywhere from 17 to 19 to maintain altitude when I'm close to the ground here, close to sea level. Obviously those numbers might change if we were at altitude. Now normally what I do, I don't know, pretty much in every propeller driven airplane I fly, is I like to drop most of the flaps before base and final. It makes it easier, much more controllable. So I'm going to drop full flaps now. Bakersfield Muni traffic, 9 Victor Delta, turning left base to runway 34, Bakersfield Muni. You're down. Bakersfield Muni, 9 Victor Delta on final for runway 34, Bakersfield Muni. Right at blue line. Like I overshot a little bit, not too big of a deal. We got plenty of time to bring it back in. There we go. And maintain the blue line at all times. Got to bring it back in. Remember, you can always put in throttle, but maintain blue line for sure. Flaps up. Boost pumps coming off. Bakersfield traffic, Twin Cessna 799 Victor Delta is clear, runway 34, Bakersfield traffic.